Nature knows no borders. The protection of nature and connectivity between protected areas is a priority for the European Union. To protect wildlife and habitats and ensure healthy ecosystems, unrestricted movement of wildlife either by land, water or air is essential. Biodiversity and healthy ecosystems benefit nature and people through providing key services such as clean air and water, as well as a resilience to climate change. Today, only 27% of species and 15% of habitats in the European Union have a good conservation status. This is why in 2020, the EU member states committed to put biodiversity on a path to recovery by restoring our valuable ecosystems and by making depleted wild flora and fauna abundant again, shifting towards a more sustainable way of life. A key commitment made by the member states is to protect 30% of the land and sea, with 1/3 of these areas being strictly protected. Similar targets exist also out with the European Union. One important goal is to create a trans-European nature network, consisting of new and existing protected areas and the natural areas surrounding and connecting them. But in order to build an effective trans-European nature network, planning authorities need a European perspective, because most species and ecosystems are distributed and move across multiple countries. So how do we plan to do this? With the help of NaturaConnect, a Horizon Europe project. NaturaConnect is a consortium of 22 scientific and policy organisations spanning 15 countries. Now, we have been tasked by the European Commission to support EU member states and neighbouring countries to offer a bird's-eye, pan-European view of conservation needs. By applying the best available data on species and ecosystem distributions, our project can provide unbiased, objective advice on where protection is needed and which protected areas across Europe could be connected. Building such a network requires support from all sectors. So we are inviting you, professionals from a variety of backgrounds and communities, to work with us. The NaturaConnect project will support spatial planning authorities to understand better where species, habitats and ecosystems are today and where they will be in the future, depending on climate change and expected land use. Also, with the help of experts and local authorities, the project will identify which of these areas need better protection, restoration, sustainable management and connectivity that will aid biodiversity recovery and benefit people who live and work there. By using methods such as integrated spatial planning, the project can support decision makers at national and European levels to determine what activities should take place where. In 6 case studies across Europe, decision makers are using our project outputs to guide local decisions in order to protect and connect areas that are important for biodiversity. Together, the NaturaConnect project will provide data and knowledge, as well as build capacity to support European countries in designing the Trans-European Nature Network that will help put biodiversity on the path to recovery. So join our stakeholder portal so we can connect you to NaturaConnect.